Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube, and I use spirits, my intuition, the tarot to communicate energies to you guys, amazing viewers. I'm so glad that you guys found me. If you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you are returning, I am so blessed. Thank you so much. You guys are all very safe and welcome in this space with me today. We're doing a pick a card reading, and we're looking at what sort of messages are you needing to know right here, right now, in regards to what your angels have been trying to tell you through dreams, signs, symbols, synchronicities. If you've been seeing a lot of repeat numbers or seeing a lot of synchronicities going on, or dreams trying to communicate with you, we want to see what are these angels, your spirit team, trying to communicate to you. Okay, so 3 options to choose from for this pick a card. If at any point you're drawn to any one of these 3 cards, you can select from the timestamp in the description box and in the pinned comment below. It will take you directly to your pick, and you can go straight away to your reading. For those of you guys needing more guidance, we will be flipping these shortly, and we'll be pulling a charm for each of these options as well. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3. Let us take a look at your options. For option number 1, we have 47 with unexpected. Look at that. Unexpected. Okay. Option number 2, we have expression with number 14. Expression. And for option number 3, we have 22 with patience. Patience, option 3. All right, so let's pull a charm for each of these. Now, I do ask you use your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear, to determine whether the reading is right for you. Okay, so if you don't feel you resonate with the pile you've picked, you can go ahead and check out another pile. But I do ask you use your intuition. Let's pull this booklet out and pull a charm. Option 1. Oh, beautiful. For the guardian angel messages, you guys got a guardian angel here. A beautiful angel. Wow. Where do we put this beautiful angel? Let's put it right there. Option number 2. You guys got the hummingbird. Hummingbird. Beautiful. Option number 3. You guys got a tidal wave. Okay. So I'm going to move the box of charms so that we have space for you guys to sit with this energy. All right. If you're pulled to multiple cards, could just mean multiple messages, and that's absolutely fine. All right. So I will put the timestamps below, and I will see you guys at your pick. 1, 2, 3. I will see you there. Hello, hello. Pile 1. You guys picked the unexpected, card number 47. Or number 11, and 11 is a master number. It's all about divine inspiration and synchronicities and the encouragement to keep going. And since this is a reading in regards to what you're needing to hear right here, right now, in regards to the messages your spirit team, the angels, have been trying to communicate to you through synchronicities, dreams, and symbols. So you guys got the angel, and then you have this card right here. And what I first felt coming through this, and I don't know how many of you guys have watched my tarot reveal videos, but there was an energy, and I kind of feel it coming from this card. It feels like a grandfather slash masculine figure that has crossed over on the other side, that has been sort of guiding you, okay, communicating with you So grandfather, father figure, a masculine figure. If you're widowed, okay, this could be a masculine spirit guide from your ancestor line that maybe you have not met. But I am feeling a very strong sort of fatherly connection. And with unexpected, I am seeing that he's been trying to communicate with you something that's coming in here. Okay, and I see a gate, and gates are all about when we cross over portals or jump timelines or enter into different periods of phases of our life. And so I don't know if you guys have been sort of transitioning to another phase of your life, feeling maybe like you're not sure what to expect. I feel there is reassurance here from this sort of fatherly figure that the angels and your spirit team is protecting you and guiding you towards the right sort of gate. Because I feel like maybe some of you guys might have felt lost or not quite sure if you were in a transition or where exactly you've been headed. So I do feel like there is something very unexpected in regards to what's on the other side of this gate that has been trying to come through to you. So I don't know if you've been seeing angel numbers specifically or dreams. I do feel for this one though, it's coming through as kind of a mixture, but heavy through dream state is kind of what I'm feeling here. That you're getting these messages through your dreams. Okay, so now let us pull or reveal the pre-shuffled oracle cards. I've not looked at these to see what this messaging is all about, what you're needing to know right here, right now. I do ask you use your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear to determine whether this is your message or not. Okay, and if you want to go straight away to the main reading, you can go ahead and click on that, but we will be doing the card layout to tune into the intuition. All right, so we have the Lady's Mantle, Mother, Healing, Alchemy. Interesting. Now we have Father, Mother energy with the Lady's Mantle, all about healing and feminine energy coming through. We have Spring with number 17 or the number 8. And 8 is all about movement, change, and attainment. So I feel there is a change, especially with spring. We're going from maybe a winter period in our life towards something that's more blooming here with the feminine energy, which is fertility and birthing something. And in the spring, we start to see green life where maybe there was nothing there. So I'm going to put these ones aside because these are more healing messages. We're kind of near the end. Let's keep going. We have change. Yes. So we are feeling that with number 8 here. Change. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. So to not just say we were birthing something new. Okay, yes. And this message is coming through quite clear. Let's keep going. So we have surrender, frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. We were talking about the gate. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. And look at all these poppies in the background. I do believe they're poppies. And poppies to me is all about an experience we've had in the past that we're still working on releasing. We're still working our way through emotions that are tied to experiences of the past that may be causing you frustration. So we have treasure. Look at that. This is giving me an Ace of Pentacle type feeling with the 1 pentacle, and we see 2 eyes. All right, treasure. And here we have 11. 11 was coming through with 47, and fatherhood and the divine masculine, which we were totally feeling with this first card here. And we see the Sword of Truth. It's all about honesty, integrity, authenticity. Okay. I'm going to keep these here for now. We have Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Look at that alchemy coming out twice. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Okay. And we have the Moon. Take time to reflect. The Moon comes through as Divine Feminine energy. I'm going to put that right there. And we have the Four of Fire. This is 4 Wands. Contentment, peace, and abundance. A happy home life. The successful completion of a project. This is a celebration, a milestone. Yes, this is like a rite of passage here with this 4 Wands. And this is also my 1111 card. And you're getting 11 here and 11 here. And 1111. So you guys might be seeing 1111. Take that as sort of confirmation that this would be your reading. Although I do feel like there's also strong dream state coming through here. And ask your angels. Look at that. How many angel messages? Ask your angels. Ask your angels. Look at this beautiful guardian angel here. And we have dream guide, teacher, and guardian. Interesting. Dreams coming through. And we're certainly feeling that. Okay. Pile 1. Your messaging is very clear. So your signs, symbols, synchronicities, messages coming through mostly as dream states. Your angels, your spirit teams trying to communicate to you that you are divinely protected and guided here, and that you are entering into a new phase of big change in your life. That's going to be an absolute treasure, the beginning of something that you're manifesting. Okay, something very beautiful that you're going to regard as a treasure here. But I feel there's a lot of frustration because I feel like you're still releasing a lot of things from the past that are very difficult during this transition. And so there's a lot of frustration that comes on self and on your situation. And I feel like you might feel as though things have been very stuck. You've been maybe left out in the cold or haven't seen any manifestations. Okay, and Spirit is showing here that your angels have been communicating to you that you are creating something absolutely beautiful here with the alchemy. That something is being birthed, okay, with the divine feminine energy here. And we have the Father, okay, Father source energy coming together with the alchemy, the Father and the Mother. So some of you guys, okay, this is a small percent of you guys, might be starting a family. And this is confirmation that it will happen. Okay, that you are being guided. We saw the gateway, and now we see the door here, which is all about crossing over to another timeline, another phase, okay, where we can close the door or enter another period of our life that's completely different than the one that we're in. And I feel with this 4 of Fire, which is 4 Wands, this is the rite of passage. We're having to go through an experience in order to get to a certain milestone. And the milestone here is one of celebration, okay? Family, security, stability, union, a coming together, a building of a family, coming into contact with their soul tribe. And so I feel like there's a focus here potentially on what's not working and what has to change and shift. And it comes with a lot of grief and it comes with deep emotions. And so your angel team is saying that you're being protected here and to not get lost in the emotion, to allow yourself though to reflect, to allow yourself to feel, okay, but to also focus on the great truth of what you truly want, because there is a truth here that transcends an experience in the past that cannot be birthed in your current sort of state. And so in order for you to go through this gateway, this portal, this doorway of possibility, that we need to focus on what's on the other side. And what's on the other side is something we truly treasure and want. Okay, and to keep that as our sort of main focus. So when you wander emotionally by feeling frustration or getting stuck on things of the past or looking at what's going on around you in a way that is not being grateful for the fact that you're experiencing what it is that you are, your angels come through as a reminder saying everything's happening in a divine way here, even the things that might frustrate you, to say thank you to the universe for this experience. Thank you for this blessed change, because nothing is constant. Because sometimes when we feel stuck or when we're hanging on to the past, we might feel as though nothing's going to change or has changed, or we haven't seen our manifestations, and we get frustrated and we lower the energy vibration. But your angels want you to remember that even that is a blessing of being able to experience the journey and saying thank you. Thank you for this experience, and raising your vibration to knowing that you're going from a winter period where it's been very difficult to manifest and bloom something into something that is absolutely blooming here. And I do see 2 eyes, so I feel like someone's coming in here. Okay, your soul tribe, a soul person, there's some assistance here. And I also feel as though coming from this first card, the fatherly energy is right by your side, protecting you in form of person. Okay, people might come in as guardian angels. They might come in to help you at the right time. They might reveal themselves to you right when you're needing assistance. And this is guidance from your ancestors. You do have people that love you that have crossed over here that are guarding over you, and that your own focus is to, or your sole purpose here is to focus on what you desire and stay with that truth. Align yourself with that truth. Do not deviate from knowing exactly what it is you're wanting and holding that vision strong, and it will manifest. Okay, and it's natural to get frustrated, but that the frustration doesn't help when we start to feed it. And when we get stuck, to pray to our angels, to ask our ancestors, however you sort of connect to the divine, and they will show you in way of people and support, like in the tangible world here. Okay, so I feel like things are coming through in dreams, trying to guide you, show you the way here. And sometimes we can not know what the messages are all about, so we ask our guides, and then they bring in the right help. But we have to ask and surrender to wanting the help, so that we know exactly what we're supposed to be doing and where we're supposed to be going and what we're supposed to be releasing. So I feel like this period, there's a confirmation here of healing, that everything for a reason, even sometimes when we're sitting in a period of winter or spring, it is much needed in order for there to be a summer. So that is the healing journey, but it comes with a lot of change. Okay, and because I'm seeing 12, which reduces to the number 3, this is all about growth, relationships, and the initial success. So I feel as though there's a community coming together here. Okay, you and your soul tribe, your soul people. This is shifting, being able to work with others to create something very solid here. So there is some creation that's being manifested here. Okay, so don't doubt it. So let's take a look at these messages and see what we have. So we have Dragonfly, old soul, insight, talent, affirmation. A higher truth guides me to live with freedom and grace. Dragonflies are all about cutting through illusions. So we see the truth for what it is. So sometimes in our mind, we might think certain things that prevent us from seeing a truth. Okay, so I do feel as though there is a message here in regards to knowing what you want, and then being very aware of when your mind starts to tell you that you cannot manifest, or that this isn't happening, or that you're stuck in any way, because there is no way you could be stuck, because one thing that's constant is change. Change is constant. Okay, so with the old soul and the insight, I'm feeling this, like I said, this ancestor energy coming through, guiding you. You're very protected here by guardian angels and people coming in, like I said, at the right time to support you in this physical world. It says, give yourself time to grow into your purpose. The later phases in your life will feel more graceful and empowered than the earlier, more frustrating phases in your life. Over time, you can develop your abilities and become a standout talent in your field. Be patient. Patient came out for pile 3, you guys, if you were interested. And apply yourself, because in due course, outstanding skillness will come from your efforts. Rely on your higher self and trust your inner vision. Even when it differs from your usual way of approaching life, give yourself permission to change direction whenever is needed so that you can stay true to your life path. Wow, that one's very strong and very much synchronistic with your reading here. The next one we have is the cicada. Okay, it says timing, protection, and emergence. Affirmation. My sense of timing is in harmony with the universe. So we might be feeling very frustrated because something's not happening now. Okay, so there is timing. And like this card said, if something's happening a little later, it's happening so that we can get the full sort of manifestation. We can enjoy it more if we've, at the right point in time, have crossed over the threshold here, the portal to whatever phase of life, in order for us to take full manifestation here. And you are heavily protected, okay, with this protection, emergence, and timing. So let's see. You can protect yourself by taking sanctuary in a safe place. This may be an inner place, like somewhere within your heart, or a time of solitude in nature. Give yourself permission to spend as much time as you need in this safe place. Stay there until you're ready to emerge. There is no rush. Healing requires patience. It may seem that your progress is taking a long time. You're being reassured that you will emerge according to a natural divine timing, which is the best timing. You do not need to force anything. Trust that your instincts will guide you forward when the time is right. Okay, perfect. So no need to feel stuck here. You guys are right on track. Okay, take this for sure as validation, a confirmation here. Okay, because I feel like you guys might have understood this at some point, but maybe when you slowly start to deviate or get frustrated, you start to see these angel signs to remind you of the truth here, is that divine timing is in play and healing is happening, and you're alchemizing, birthing something here that's taking place. But the only way to do this is to go through this sort of experience. Okay, so we can get to this milestone here. So we have together in the light. I give thanks for all who enter my life. I understand we are all exactly who and where we are supposed to be, and everyone contributes to each other's personal growth. Every reaction someone draws from me is a gift from their soul to mine, meant to help free me from my inner conflicts. Today, by focusing on my own development rather than others' faults, I become one with the divine. This is so beautiful. Okay, angels coming through here. Every person experience that we have is a reflection of something going on inside us. Okay, everything. And when we experience something we don't like in another, it is something going on within ourselves. And so there should be a shift from an outward sort of frustration with another's action or with the situation towards thank you. To be grateful and say, thank you for showing me. Thank you for showing me this, because it's an opportunity for me to grow, for me to see some part of myself here that's in the shadow, because the subconscious gets pulled when we get into situations that trigger our emotions. Okay, and so instead of outwardly sort of being frustrated, it could be as small as dropping something on our clothing or getting stuck in traffic and getting frustrated, and saying the divine is working through this experience. It's reminding me to slow down. It's reminding me to be present. It's reminding me that there are important things that I need to pay attention to here, you know. So I feel as though there are more people coming through here. I do feel there's either people wanting to sort of be around and support you, but when we're focused on certain external things, we might not see the help in front of us or the blessing that the people are providing us, because we might be focused on the conflict, because everyone provides a blessing, even the ones that are challenging to us, because we can use this as catalysts to make the change. Okay, this is called shadow work, when we recognize our reaction. You know, why am I so frustrated around that person? Why do I get so triggered in this situation? And really ask yourself, ask the angels to see the true light within you, okay, to free you from this, because this will help you to see clearer. All right, so we have attaining peace. Today, I turn within to find the source of my experiences. There I find the peace that comes from seeking truth. I understand that the riches I discover within myself have a greater value than all the wealth of the outside world. Step by step, I continue my spiritual quest. Little by little, I free myself, rising ever higher and attaining true inner peace. Yeah, you guys are certainly on an inward journey here, finding peace so that you're ready for this beautiful treasure manifestation. But the inside needs to get balanced in a way that, with this alchemy here, we have heavy temperance energy coming through, which is all about healing. And we have to find balance within self, masculine and feminine, which was coming through here. Okay, and when we find that, we find this inner peace. So we're able to enjoy what we're about to manifest here. So I do feel Sagittarius energy coming through with temperance. Okay, 2 more cards of messages here we have. In God's hands. My trust in life is implicit. God's greater knowing and greatest love guide my heart and my choices. My faith is steady and I remain true to my light. Everything unfolds according to God's will. That's beautiful. Divine timing. Okay. And give it to God. Allow the universe. Look at that peace again. Attaining peace. Peace. I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm, not frustration. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. So this is what's happening. You're finding an inner peace. You're balancing. You're alchemizing your inner state so that you can find peace. And by working with the universe in this period of change that might feel very barren. It might feel like you aren't seeing manifestations. It might feel painful at times. And we might be very frustrated with people around us. Okay, but the people around us are showing us a very important part of ourself. And so the best way to approach this is to have gratitude for everyone and everything that we're experiencing in our life. Saying, thank you, God, for this experience, for me to see the truest part of myself. And if I'm frustrated by this experience and by this person, I have to allow myself to understand that there's a part within me that needs healing. Okay, because we're all divine beings of God. God is perfect. So therefore, we are all perfect. Now, we might all be on different places in our journey, you know, acting out of shadow. But behind the shadows, behind the shadow self, everyone is absolutely perfect and connected to the divine, whether they know it or not. And I mean, you guys are here, so you guys might be further along than some people. They might be very much acting out of their shadows. But when we unfold our own sort of shadows and dive into the subconscious that might be locked away for many, many years within us, and we see it for what it is. It's a painful process that might take many, many sort of visitations. Okay, we might get frustrated heavily at first by other people's actions, and then we take note, and the next time we're maybe 2% better. We're not as frustrated, but we're still working through it. And then again, we sort of take note, and the next time we're maybe 8% better. And then maybe the next time we're 20% better. And slowly we start to really recognize our triggers so that when we are in those situations, it doesn't bother us. It no longer has a hold on us when someone else is acting out of shadow, or when something doesn't happen the way maybe our ego is wanting or willing it to happen. And we know that the universe is perfect. The universe has perfect math, perfect calculation. Everything's happening, even the smallest thing, for us. Okay, so we thank the universe for everything that happens because it's showing us something. It knows what it's doing. It is not trying to trigger or hurt you. It is trying to allow you to find inner peace. Okay, so you just have to be present, aware. And if you are present and aware that this is what it is, that the universe is on your side here, you're not stuck in thinking things are out to get you, or that you're meant to suffer in any way, or that the past needs to be sort of a prison here. Okay, so This is what your angels are trying to tell you. Beautiful pile one. That was very deep. I don't feel I need to pull any tarot for this pile. I love you guys very, very much. You guys are going to be definitely manifesting a beautiful treasure here. And I do feel it is in line with your authentic truth. Okay. And sometimes it feels frustrating when we can't see it or get to it. But you're getting to it. Okay. But you're needing to sort of navigate this sort of lesson in healing and balance. Okay, navigate this change. It's a must needed thing here, but you are protected throughout this. Do not feel alone. Okay, and with this cicadas, sorry, I'm gonna say it wrong all the time. The cicada, it's that bug that makes a lot of noise. Okay, it's a bug that makes a lot of noise. So I don't know, your mind might be going very loud here, you know, trying to take the wheel. And so it causes frustration when we get stuck in the mind. And so notice when your angels are coming through here to tell you, hey, pile one, you're in your mind again. This is just noise. Okay, the truth is that behind this noise, there is healing, there is peace to be had. And you're in the driver's wheel, not your mind. You are not your mind. Okay. And so when we turn down the noise, when we can actually listen to our angels and what's coming through in way of help and people, and see the signs, you know, see the signs more clearly and be guided more clearly, because we're not getting frustrated with what isn't working. Okay, pile one, I love you so, so much. I love this message for you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, hello, my beautiful pile number two. You guys picked the expression card number 14 or the number 5 and the hummingbird. It's beautiful because these fairies are so graceful, and we know hummingbirds are very graceful as well here. So something very graceful kind of coming through here in your energy. Okay, now we're going to get into what is it that your angel team, the angels, have been trying to tell you through your dreams, signs, symbols, synchronicities. They've been trying to send a message to you, and you're not quite sure what it is that they've been trying to tell you, or you want confirmation. So I do ask you use your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear to determine whether this messaging is right for you. Okay, only you can do this. And we'll lay out these cards where you can tune into your intuition, or you can go straight away to your message by clicking on the main reading. But let's tap into this one card to see what we can pick up. So expression could certainly be a way of being authentic to ourselves. And I see a little bit of a spider web here, which is all about creation. Okay, could be a creative sort of expression that we're trying to work on here, or we're trying to build something here. Okay, we might have been at it for quite some time. And I mean, the spider builds its web, which it considers its home, its safety, you know, its place. So I feel like this is something that speaks very much close to home to you. And the hummingbird is all about the nectar of life, being able to attain the nectar of life here, okay? And sometimes the hummingbird has to put in a lot of effort, a lot of energy in order to attain what it is that the hummingbird is wanting, okay? But I'm feeling also this graceful energy coming through. So I do feel as though the messaging here coming through is almost like we might be really, really sort of giving her, okay? Like putting in a lot of energy, trying to do everything we can, because like the hummingbird kind of flies from every single angle. It's very sporadic, and it can fly in many different ways. So I feel like maybe there's many different ways, many different things you've been trying here. Okay, and maybe it's been frustrating, because I still feel as though we haven't attained the nectar, we haven't attained what we're wanting here. And so there's this message coming through of this gracefulness, and expression is expressing our gratitude, because everything stems from our energy. Okay, everything is energy, and when we emit an energy of gratitude, okay, like when we really feel deeply grateful and show this gratitude, things start to shift for us. Okay, so if we're going through challenging times or things seem stuck, we get frustrated, we lower vibration. And I feel with the 14 here, which is number 5 5 is all about conflict and change and having to rebuild. Okay, but 14 is also the temperance, which is trying to find balance. So we might be totally energetically kind of inputting in one sort of mode or modality when we're needing to temper ourselves. Have a bit of patience. Patience came out for pile 3, could be a connection. Okay, and also this could be the Hierophant, because the Hierophant is 5, and the Hierophant is all about what we value, a greater understanding, okay, of our values and our traditions and our beliefs and our ideologies and that sort of thing. So let's take a look and see what your messaging is here, okay? So if some of that resonated, you guys might be resonating with this message. I will pull these sort of more healing cards for the end, and let's take a look at what your angels are trying to communicate to you right here, right now. So we have romantic love with 39. Oh my goodness. Or the number 12. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. Okay. So if you're not resonating with the romantic love so much as being very connected to something creative that speaks to your heart, okay, now it could be a relationship. For a lot of you guys, I feel it is. But for those of you guys not connecting here with a relationship and you've been inputting into something creative, but I do feel you've been energetically charging something from every which way here, okay? Trying to get to the nectar. And maybe it's trying to get a relationship, to go. Or maybe you felt very alone and were wondering, why is it not happening for me? Okay, or trying to build some sort of stability. So let's keep going here. We have surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Okay, we have truth. Look at that. See a lot of clouds. Clouds could mean confusion, not seeing. Okay, not seeing clearly. So, yeah, even this might look like kind of murky waters to me. Let's keep going. Truth and trust. Oh my goodness, you guys. Truth and trust. All right, side by side here. Okay. And we have 26 with animal soul guardians, or the number 8. So 8 is all about change as well. Attainment. Okay, 8 could be the star reduced in the tarot, which is all about hope and healing and attaining something long-term. Animal soul guardians. I feel the animal is this sort of instinct we have here. Okay. Let's keep going. Pelican, abundance, centering yourself, making choices, affirmation. I am strong, confident, and abundant. Okay, we'll read the backside in a bit. We have Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Wow, that's powerful. We have expand. Growth is often uncomfortable and messy, but necessary. Okay. We have 8 of fire. This is 8 wands. This is about movement. Okay. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening all at once. Okay. Well, the hummingbird, I was feeling a lot of fast energy here. Maybe you feel as though things are going fast, potentially. Maybe this hummingbird wasn't your energy. I feel this graceful energy coming through here. Could be an energy that's very fast, kind of graceful here around you. Let's keep going. This is an interesting thing. Perfect timing. Look at that. What a beautiful card to get. And you have the double rainbow going into this hourglass of divine timing. And we have the DNA or chromosome symbol here. Okay. And we have mugwort with rites of passage. Oh my goodness. This is a pretty powerful reading. Pile number 2. Mirror. Truth revealed. truth, trust, mirror, sun splendor. You guys, card 53 or number 8, 8 coming through again. Okay, and 8 is also the strength in the tarot, which is all about our courage. Sometimes we have to face fear, and sometimes you have to know when to hold back and when to allow ourselves to move forward and face certain things here. And this is giving me the blissful happily ever after, 10 cups. We see more rainbows. Okay, rainbow's all about hope, and we were getting the star energy coming through with this 26 because it's the star reduced with the number 8, all about hope. Okay, we see 2 birds here, and we are seeing romantic love. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, this could be in regards to a relationship. Okay, but if it's not, like I said, it's something that does touch your sort of heart space, you'll have to take these messages kind of as it resonates for you, because this is not a private reading, but I will read it as it's coming through here. Okay, so pile number 2. I feel as though there is something here that really speaks to your heart here, and it's been difficult for you to sort of trust, okay? Trust that what's coming to you is absolute beautiful bliss here, okay? That you will get to enjoy something here, and I feel like in order for this to flow, we have to allow the journey to unfold, but we might sometimes feel as though, and I'm not sure what side you're on, if things feel like they're moving too fast for you, that we have to trust that it's happening for a reason, for us to see a greater truth, because a part of ourself comes out during this time that needs to sort of come out naturally with this animal soul guardians, I feel. Okay, so I think your angels are coming to you to confirm to you, to affirm to you that your path, what you're experiencing, is divinely timed, and that although we might not see very clearly because it's either going too fast or we're not quite sure how to create what we want to create in this partnership or in this creation, to allow the universe to sort of allow us to move in the way in which the universe wants us to move, that we don't have to force anything, to be graceful here like this hummingbird and these beautiful fairies. Okay, they're very graceful. They're not forcing anything here. They're not going against nature. They're going with the nature. And so as they move gracefully here, they find a balance with the universe, a dance with the universe that will allow things to move forward. So I feel like if we're not sure how to step forward, we can get in our own way and get in the way of a manifestation. So we have to surrender to know that the universe is guiding us. Okay, that the people are put in our life to show us a truth of self here with this mirror and truth revealed. In order for our soul to grow, for us to experience and expand here. Okay, now, I do feel as though a lot of you guys might already intuitively sort of know. And it could be frustrating to you when the outside isn't really revealing what's going on the inside, is kind of what I feel here. And so you're supposed to trust that the outside will slowly start to reveal what it's supposed to, or reflect what it's supposed to reveal to you in time, in perfect timing. Okay. But all you're needing to do is just get yourself centered and be very present in the choices that you're making in the moment. That it is not too held back, and that it's not too energetically charged in one area, to find balance. Okay? Because I do feel as though you are wanting to create, you are wanting to build something solid here. Okay? And we don't sometimes always see it very clearly. And so we might lose hope, and we might not trust ourselves. We might not trust the universe. We might not trust the situation. And Spirit is saying this rite of passage is you going through an experience here that is destined for your path, that you're having to experience here, okay? And so the animal soul guardians, a lot of you guys might be getting messages through animals, okay? This might be coming through for a lot of you guys, you know, seeing a certain type of bird. Maybe it's a hummingbird, you know, maybe you're seeing a certain, you know, there's wings here, so maybe it's a winged animal, okay, or a type of animal in the wild, or maybe you're getting messages from your pets, but it could come through dreams, like I said, angel numbers, symbols, words. Okay, so rainbow to me is talking about hope. It's giving us hope. Okay, and we're seeing two rainbows, seeing two birds here, and I'm seeing things coming together here in divine timing. So I don't know if you're trying to work with another. I feel like the universe is trying to get all the things perfectly aligned for both of you guys to come together here in divine timing, for there to be sort of this perfect union bliss here, okay? And so there might be, with the colors here, I feel like sometimes there's many different ways things can sort of go, many different sort of ways that the universe can do this that we aren't even privy to. So to trust that there's many different ways that something could come together, even if it's not aligning to the exact way that we had thought or wanted in our mind, that the universe knows a better and more perfect way to get things to flow here. Okay, and now we have delays are over. I do feel as though you're entering a period here of things flowing and you being able to sort of see, okay, where you guys might have been not seeing. And so the messaging coming through is when your outside world isn't showing right in front of you the truth that you feel intuitively, to connect to yourself, because psychically you can see and follow what that truth is, your intuitive truth. Okay, follow that guidance, because this is when your messages will come through. This is when you'll see the animal or the angel number or the dream will come through as confirmation for you, because the outside world might be confusing, murky, not very clear, and you're not sure, am I still on this path? You know, but remember that this journey is perfectly designed for you, for your soul's experience here, for you to go through an experience here to find balance of self, happiness. This is the happily ever after. This is the spider web of creation. Okay. And it is a beautiful sort of energy here. So if we're not finding the right partner, we know intuitively this is going to happen for us exactly as it's supposed to, when it's supposed to. Okay, and if we're connecting with someone here that hasn't been in an energy here that hasn't been working with us, then know that the universe is aligning for things to come together as it should. Okay, and if we're fearful of making ourselves sort of available, know that the universe wants you to work with it gracefully here. Allow the universe to pull you through this path, even if it is scary, because we have the strength coming through, which is show the courage in trusting yourself and the universe to navigate through this experience, because now is the time here, okay, with perfect timing, as the universe is going to be helping things come together. So we should not resist. We should embrace the truth. We should trust the flow of the universe. Know that we are being heavily protected here with the soul guardians. So let's read what your healing messages are here. Okay, abundance, centering yourself, making choices. Affirmation: I am strong, confident, and abundant with the pelican, more bird energy. Birds are all about freedom, and birds are all about ascension with the lighthouse. Okay, so we're maybe wanting clarity where we can't see, or being guided here. And when we talk about ascension, it's sometimes us seeing things from a different sort of state of being, you know, we're a different sort of state of being. We're feeling with our heart rather than our mind. And sometimes we're seeing a bigger picture, seeing from many different sort of aspects here with all this rainbow energy, different ways we could see things rather than one set way. Okay, so you have the innate ability to attract many things into your world, so you can afford to be choosy about what you really want and need and leave all else aside. Balance your need to fly high with diving beyond the superficial into the deeper aspects of life. Look beneath the surface, into the depths of the soul. Your inner vision will show you what is happening beyond mere appearances. Go after what you want directly, boldly, and with clear intention. You have the inner strength to protect you from outer circumstances. So I feel like this is a dual message, because I was feeling energy here of, if you've been trying to fly at something, you know, to really go after something, and it hasn't been clear to you, trust that this is coming and that you're not needing to force anything. And if you've been reserved and held back, allow yourself to fly, okay? Let your inner vision, coming through again with the psychic insight, your third eye's open, see truth for what it is, truth revealed, truth. Accept the truth, the set of circumstances, and allow yourself to fly into this, okay? Do not be held back. You are being guided. You'll know which side you're sort of falling on here. So we have courage. I am stronger than fear and bigger than doubt. I am light and I remain light. I trust in God and stand tall before the tests of time. I grow and become wiser through every challenge. I am a being of new life. So courage coming through with the strength card. For those of you guys that feel too held back, you know, there's a need to stand in courage here to face what we might be resisting or why we're held back. And it's also the courage to trust the universe and to not have to force anything to happen here, okay? To just take our foot off the gas if we feel like we've been focused in one area, feeling like we have to attain something or we have to make something happen. That's saying to the universe, I don't trust that things will unfold. I don't trust that the universe has my best intention here, okay? But I do feel there's a new life coming through here. There's definitely a new life here that the universe is wanting to bless you with here. Okay, but we have to trust in the ways of the universe and show courage that we either trust the universe and our intuition to let it lead, or trust ourselves to not hang on or not be held back if we feel like we're not working with the universe in a way that allows us movement. Okay, everything turns to light. I work to improve myself, embrace all that life brings to me, and transform darkness into light. I allow myself to grow and become stronger. That's beautiful. Definitely ascension happening here. Okay. I reap what I sow. Today I remember that all I think and all I do will come back to me in some way. I understand that I reap the fruits of what I sow and fill my life with thoughts and deeds of abundance, light, and love. I sow these seeds knowing I will harvest the greatest of riches. Yes, so this is about putting into the universe. You know, if we put into the universe that we don't trust it, that we have to strive towards something solely by focusing our whole intention and energy towards something, we don't allow the universe to unfold the way it needs to. Okay, so our energy vibration, we need to be very aware. Are we trusting? Are we coming from this open, you know, hearted place that we're trusting with our arms open to the universe? Or are we hanging on or resisting? Because if we do, you know, we start to experience more of what we might not want to experience here. So we need to surrender here, okay, and be very present with our energy, the energy we're putting out beyond. Today, I lift my consciousness above all worldly illusions. I remember the power I have in every situation. I always have a choice in how I respond. Today, I choose to turn my thoughts towards God. By focusing my awareness beyond the illusions of the material world, I experience simplicity and peace. This message is coming through twice here, and I think it was with this one. There's something about the physical world here that we're superficial, to look deeper. Okay, so we're maybe trying to attain something or hang on to something at the expense of something that is much deeper here. Okay, and what's deeper here is this conscious awareness of love and experience that's coming through here. And so we might be hanging on to the physical world or thinking we need to see something in the physical world. You know, but the physical world here is the illusion. Okay, it is the illusion because these things come and go. And what is forever is the light energy here. Okay, the light energy. When we ascend as this bright light of energy, We hang on to the experience. We start to expand. We expand our consciousness. We expand as the light being that we are, and we connect closer to God or to Source. Okay, so that is what's important here, and not the physical world, because the physical world is something that could just be changed in a drop of a hat. So we should not attach ourselves to anything. Okay, so I feel like there is an attachment here to the physical world that we might find comfort in, or that we just know because that's been our experience. And so why you're getting the messages from your angel team here is for you to trust, to let go, to not attach to anything here that might be in the physical world. Because when you attach yourself to something, this is how you open yourself up to feeling these energetic waves of being disappointed, being let down, being hurt, because the mind starts to form a belief that we are the attachment. We are this thing, or this mindset that we've created, or the story that we've been living. Okay, and we're not. We're a light being beyond the physical world here. Okay, so I feel like this might be challenging to let go, but is necessary for the growth. And know that you are on the path of detaching from attachments here, in order for you to tap into this sort of universal love space. Okay, connect to heart space, so you can create your creation, whether it be a romantic relationship, or you're birthing your creative sort of baby here into the world. Whatever this thing is, okay, I feel like it's going to be this beautiful, blissful sort of experience here once we learn to find the balance and trust the universe. So this message was interesting. Pile number 2. I hope this resonated for you guys. I love you guys very much. If you're drawn to another pile, I will see you there. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful. Pile number 3. You guys picked the patience card here with number 22 and the tidal wave. So before I tap into this energy, what is this reading about? We are looking at what are your angels trying to communicate to you, okay, through dreams, signs, symbols, synchronicities. You're maybe seeing angel numbers, or having intense dreams, or just not quite sure what the angels are trying to tell you. So this is an immediate message here that you're needing to hear today in regards to what they're trying to tell you and communicate with you, okay? So use your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear, to determine whether these messages are for you. And we will be laying out the cards, or you can tune into your intuition, or you can tap straight away to your reading if you feel you're in tune with your intuition, which I will put to the timestamp in the description box and in the pinned comment to take you directly to your reading. So with this patience card, 22, this is a master number, okay? 22 is all about the peacemaker, diplomacy. It's healthy, energetic boundaries, and it is divinely guided relationships, which we see a couple here, okay? We see a divine masculine, divine feminine. It looks like he's carrying her. We have these butterflies. Butterflies are all about the transformation and freedom. Okay, there's a bunch of butterflies here. Another one here. And then we see this lady. She's walking on this sort of pathway of lilies or petals, which she's also wearing a necklace of this. You're being guided. Yeah, divinely guided here, a divinely guided relationship. You're being carried in which way you're going here, and the fact that it's around your neck as well. I feel like there's a part of you here that's really leading you down this massive transformation into freedom. Okay, and sometimes you're even being carried here. So this tidal wave, I feel, is a very heavy emotional sort of state, where we feel completely washed away by our emotions, or overwhelmed by our emotions, or carried away and taken away and not sure where we are. If we're upside down, right side up, heavy emotions coming through here, okay, with this tidal wave. So let's see what your messages are, okay? If you resonate with some of that, then this could certainly be your pile. We will put these healing messages aside here for later. And let's see what we have. We have root chakra, card number 1. The frequency of root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. Wow. Okay. Surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poison you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. So the red poppies here, I don't know if they're poppies, but they always kind of give me that feeling. The poppy is about an experience of the past. Okay, that might hold our energy. We might be energetically charging an experience of the past, a hurt of the past. Okay, the root chakra is the very first chakra, and it's where we need to feel safe, you know, and it's sometimes where unhealthy things could be stored, where we feel traumas, you know, and we want to feel safe. And so we might have certain unhealthy ways of being. Sometimes addictions are formed here with the root chakra. Okay, lots of red energy, and I feel red sometimes could be blinded by our passion. Devil energy coming through now. And so sometimes when our emotions are very strong or we've experienced something in the past, it drives us, okay, because it's like an immediate sort of reaction with the root chakra, because we need to find safety. We feel an immediate sort of energy rush here. Okay, so if we have been abandoned potentially in the past, we might be on either side, either very sort of this anxious attachment, okay, or we need to attach ourselves, or we can be completely avoidant attachment style where we just detach. Okay, so I feel there's something coming through here as an unhealthy sort of thing that we're needing to sort of take note of. Shelter, yeah, this is root chakra again, like this, the safety, you know, if we don't have shelter, we don't feel safe, we don't feel guarded, and we can be very sort of threatened, and our actions and our energy could be very spontaneous or just very reactionary when we don't feel like we're protected or have the shelter we need. 29 or 11, another master number. Divine inspiration and synchronicity and the encouragement to keep going. Love beyond death. Look at that message. Love beyond death. Wow. Okay. We have canary. Delight, joy, surrender. Affirmation. I sing my soul song with joy. We'll read the back here shortly. And we have Lord Shiva with transcendence. Rise up. Honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Look at that. Steps are being given. Like I said, she's walking in this leaf pathway. Steps are being given. And dance with the universe. I feel like you're being carried at points here with this divine couple, and she's being carried down this path. Transcendence. Okay, trust. The light in you cannot be dimmed. The light in you cannot be dimmed. We have the Knight of Air, which is the Knight of Swords. Intellect, decisiveness, idealistic, and tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. We have in the near future, with this angel message card, in the near future. And we have yellow. Flexibility, adaptability, and personal power. And the yellow ray is our solar plexus, all about our confidence and our personal power. And then we have the sun, divine masculine, empowerment. Okay, creator energy, source energy, divine masculine coming through again. So let me sit here with this energy and see what we see. Pile 3, I feel like there might be an energy here of you potentially being frustrated in a situation here, but you're involved in this, so part of the frustration might be in yourself as well. How to navigate and trust in yourself in order to make decisions and allow things to sort of go in a way here that you would want. Because I feel like maybe It's challenging to find our confidence and our footing and face things sort of head on when we've experienced setbacks in the past that have really impacted us. Okay, it really impacted us. And so we could develop unhealthy sort of things, that we use to cope, that provide us with safety, that make us feel safe. And so we might start to think that we are these things, we are these things, or that we have to do these things in order for us to feel safe and for things to go right. And we might sort of hang on to that sort of energy. But your angels are coming through here with a message of guidance, that you're being heavily guided down a path specifically to show you that you are not any sort of bad habit, that you're not any sort of way of the past that has hurt you, that you're not any experience that has made you sort of be in an energy the way that maybe you are today, that beyond this there is a being here, and beyond this you are deserving of pure love, and to connect to that part of self, and that you are walking down this path to transformation and freedom, and being this version of self that you might not see today, and to trust that this is where you're headed. And although you might not see it because you're kind of in this fight or flight mode here, dealing with pain of things that have happened, or dealing with situations that are very real to you, that make you react or make you do things in a way here that are reactionary, or that you attach to in some way. Okay, so you're being guided, carried, protected, and that step by step as this moves forward, I feel it is a very slow progress here, in order for you to learn about your self-confidence, in order for you to gain trust in self, for you to allow yourself to keep moving forward. Okay, to keep moving forward and rise above any of your fears and experiences here, and know that you're not your experience. You are not your addiction. You are not your unhealthy ways of being. You're not your reactions to things. But to take note of your reaction to things, that it might be stemming from a place where there is hurt, where you're wanting to feel safe, where you're wanting to be protected and nurtured, and that your angels are saying you are. You are, okay? You are going to be in an energy here of recognizing and realizing that beyond this physical world and your experiences, you have a true power here. Okay, a true power that I feel you're not seeing or connecting to right now. And so the universe walks you through this so that when you're on the other side, you can see your true power. You can see how you transcended from whatever state you were in to this beautiful light energy. Okay. And so I feel like you're shedding an old part of yourself that is unhealthy, that isn't helping you. And maybe you don't trust yourself because of this energy. So it's difficult for you to get to where you want to get to. Okay, but there's a need for you to surrender to the universe, allow the universe to move you forward, release any sort of hurts as best you can. Do not hang on to them. Do not attach to them as something that is made you who you are. It's an experience you had, but it's certainly not who you are, so that a situation can move forward. Okay? And so we might keep feeding into that experience, and we might keep thinking we need to suffer. But when we surrender to the universe and trust that we deserve more, and that we are more than just our experience, and we have the confidence to take the steps we need to release the addictions, to release the distractions, to release the unhealthy ways of thinking and being that keep us stuck in painful situations, by trusting that no matter what's happened to us, our light cannot be dimmed. Okay, our true light cannot be dimmed. Love beyond death. After we shed all of this stuff, we are true light beings here. Okay, and so this is a process with this patience, but that again, you're divinely guided with this 22. Okay, and I feel with the divinely guided relationships, I feel there is someone in your life here, and we see these two angels And you see these two people, okay, that we can trust. Okay, so this energy, if you haven't seen it already, is coming through, and your angels were wanting to communicate with you while you're seeing these sign, symbol, synchronicities, or dream state, is to be very conscious of who's around you wanting to help you through this point in time where we feel we cannot move forward. And we have people who can support us during our difficult times, during our transformation of self, during our release. Okay, and you're allowed to trust these people because they're sent in here from the divine, or this person. But I feel like a lot of you guys might know who this person is, because I do feel like there is a earthly sort of earth angel by your side here. Okay, and I feel like this earth angel is here to help you build in your confidence and your ability to transcend pains, so that you can guide yourself into transformation and freedom here of your demons and your past experiences, that you can see your true light, your true power, your true confidence. Okay, I feel there's a connectedness here. Okay, I do feel for this group, though. I want to pull some tarot to see what is this message for pile number 3 about spirits. Clear and concise message for beautiful pile 3 in regards to signs, symbols, synchronicities, angel numbers, whatever messages their angel team's been trying to communicate to pile 3. What do they need to know? Can we kindly dive in a little deeper to this message, spirits? For the greatest and highest good of pile 3, please protect me and pile 3 as I channel this message. Thank you so much, pile 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed and so grateful to be here. These are new cards. We revealed them yesterday in yesterday's tarot reveal. Very healing cards. Let's see what Spirit is wanting to communicate to you, beautiful pile number 3. Now remember, this could be an energy around you. Okay, it's not necessarily have to be your energy, because the strongest energy around you pulls through in your readings. Seeker. This is High Priestess. Pisces energy. This is the intuition, trusting or knowing. Okay, and the Seeker always wants to align their actions with the greater truth. And we have the Power Lodge of the Pipes. Pipes is swords, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. I do not have my book here, but I want to see. Yeah, arrows is swords. Sorry, pipes is wands. Pipes is wands. So, the Power Lodge of Pipes. I believe this is king energy of wands. Let's keep going. And look at the little hut. Okay, this is giving me this shelter energy with the wands here. Seeing children, inner child healing. A safe place here to do healing. What more is pile 3 needing to know, spirits? We have the 4 of pipes, 4 wands. Again, look at that shelter. 4 wands is my 1111. That is divine inspiration and an encouragement to keep going. Sometimes the 1111 is my twin flame card. Okay, and I was feeling 2s coming through here in a very divinely guided relationship. Pierced shield with the Tower. Tower energy, where the falling away must happen when we surrender to the universe, to allow whatever is not healthy or whatever is not true and authentic to fall away, so that we can build something that is of structure and solid. Okay, 4 of Wands is the marriage card, coming together in union, and I feel here there's structure here, stability here. Look at that, teaching lodge of the arrows. So now this is the swords. Okay. Lots of shelter energy coming through. Swords is all about our thoughts. And the Four of Stones. And this is Pentacles. Hanging on. Being held back. I need to release. I'm surprised we're not seeing any Devil. Seven of Bowls. 7 cups. Look at that 7 cups. And it's interesting because this is giving me this energy with the tidal wave and the circle and all this water. Emotions. Overwhelmed emotions here. And we have 2 people in the water here. And the Dolphin and the 2 of Pipes. 2 wands. She's smoking a pipe. And we have the Dove here with peace. Okay. So, pile 3, I feel as though there might be a lot going on here, okay? Overwhelm of emotions. We're not quite sure. We're not sure how to trust. I feel like your angels are showing here something very stable, something very secure, something very safe with the shelter here coming through. Okay, and so it touches a lot of parts of us. Okay, mentally, our passions. And so I feel like Spirit is really showing that when we are held back, when we're in 4 Pentacles, we might fear to allow ourselves to surrender because we're really fearful of what might happen or what's happened in the past. And so there's an energy of your angel saying, allow what doesn't serve you to fall away, because that is what's not truthful. The bits that we feel we need to hang on to here, that we're attributing as part of our sort of our empire, is not true. It is a false empire here. That we're to build something that is secure here for the long term here. Okay, that there's an intuitive knowing that despite the overwhelm of emotions here, that the universe wants to guide you to come together here to build something solid. Okay, but you have to choose the path of the Dharma. And sometimes the path is the more difficult at the beginning because it's trusting, it's releasing, it's identifying where we have hurts in the past, resentments, wounds, childhood traumas we need to deal with in order for us to surrender to the universe to be guided down a path. And the path leads us to 4 pipes, which is the coming together here and a celebration of life. Okay, 3 of Swords, yeah. So we need to heal where we've been hurt, where we have blocks in the heart, or where we're suffering from experiences that have hurt us, maybe abandonment wounds as children, or experiences as children, or past lives here where we're needing to heal. Okay, and to trust that this experience here that I'm showing is a safe place for you to do healing, for you to learn about self, but we need to release and trust in the universe. Okay, so let's pull a little bit more, and then we'll pull your healing messages here, because I do feel as though there's a little bit more here. Spirits, for pile 3, can we dive in just a little bit deeper into this message? Pile 3 needs to know about their current situation. Clear and concise message in regards to pile 3 and what they're needing to hear. Any questions they might still have regarding this reading and their situation. And these angel messages coming in for them. What do they need to know? I'm truly surprised we did not see any Devil energy yet. Ace of Pipes. Okay, that's the Ace of Wands. And that's her passion. Inspired action. 2 arrows. 2 swords. Indecisive. And in this case, it's going after it. Sagittarius energy coming through with that one. Again, the 2s coming through. That's all about balance, choices. Okay, it's also the High Priestess, which we were seeing, your very first card. Exemplar of Stones. Okay, so this is, there's not a traditional sort of court cards in here, but this is like Queen of Pentacle energy. So I do feel a solid energy here, mother energy. Okay, someone you could depend on coming through. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. And look at how this 2 of arrows is kind of pointing directly at this dependable sort of energy. 7 of Pipes, 7 swords. Okay, something we're not being completely honest with here. I'm wearing a mask. Look, 2 people here again. 2 people coming through again. Totem of arrows, the coyote, the 4-legged, or 4-leggeds, the 4-leggeds. Totem of arrows. Coyote is sometimes when we got to deviate from our path divinely, or things sort of push us in a different direction than what we've expected in order for us to get a detour. And I feel like we could be certainly not wanting to sort of embrace some sort of truth here with the 7 of Pipes, or be completely vulnerable, because there is a mask wearing. Okay, and so we might not allow ourselves to choose or to aim and to have confidence in what we want to sort of create. So we sit to 2 swords, and with the 2 wands, we're still needing to make a choice at the crossroads here. But I feel like there's a passion here, a desire for a new inspired beginning here. And so the coyote is sometimes tricky energy as well with this 7 of Pipes. So we might be trying to pull the wool over our own eyes in regards to what we deserve. And I feel like there's an energy here of a very strong, dependable, reliable sort of energy here. Something very consistent. Teaching lodge of the arrows again with that shelter. Arrows is swords. So I feel as though Spirit is really showing here that there is a creation here, okay? A protective sort of shelter energy here where you can heal. A very solid, reliable sort of experience here that you can go after, and that you can trust to go after. But you are at the crossroads of making this choice, and that the universe will detour you, and the universe will allow things to fall away like that tower if they're not authentic. Okay, that the true you is needing to come out here in order for you to find a solid place of healing, to work here with a reliable sort of energy that you can depend on to manifest abundance and greatness here. Okay, so let's see what your messages are, your healing messages. Consciousness. Today I pay attention to every thought and feeling that I manifest. My outer world reflects my inner consciousness. I pour the light of my awareness on my most constructive thoughts, so they will grow and produce the experiences I want. Mindful of what I create in this universe, I become an expression of divine light. Look at that light being exactly what we were getting from this. You are love and light beyond your physical reality here, your consciousness here, okay? So let's read the back of the canary, actually. It says, delight, joy, surrender, affirmation. I sing my song, my soul song with joy. Reconnect with your true self. What do you feel, think, or enjoy? And what would bring more delight and happiness into your life? Break from your usual routines. We were seeing that 4 Pentacles. And give yourself permission to be quiet, to be in solitude, and to heal. Yes, when you are ready, you will burst into soul song once more. Canary is a positive sign that new energies of light, happiness, and expressiveness are awakening in your world. You will find and share your beautiful soul voice with the world. Look at that. How beautiful. Conscious light being. You're becoming awakened to your authentic self. No more mask wearing here, okay? I welcome life as it presents itself to me today. I take each step on my path to fulfillment with good faith. I swim easily with flow of life. I embrace all experiences the universe bestows on me, even those that may prove challenging. I know all will fall into place for my greater good. Yes, look at that ascension into the light and more water energy. I feel like there's an overwhelm of emotions. We're needing to welcome and allow the universe to lead us up the steps here towards our truest self, shining light. My desire to improve myself transforms fear into strength. I raise my thoughts above doubt and find faith in the goodness of the universe. I love and accept myself as a soul, and I discover the light that dwells in me. Look at the light coming through so strongly here. You guys are pure light love beings, okay, wanting to come through. And so there's a detour here taking you straight to this. And as you do this, there's lots of healing, but you find your confidence, okay, your ability to find the power within self to create what you're needing to create in your own world here, okay? And we have in the near future, which I feel is you on this healing journey to connect to your light being here and find your true sort of conscious awareness of who you truly are beyond your experiences. Action. My divine action incites love and harmony. I am aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to my heart. My desire to manifest light transforms tests into growth, challenge into opportunity, and fear into love. So there is some fear here, and I feel the fear is based on an experience of the past of hurts. Okay, we've been hurt in the past, and it might result in certain ways of us being, but there's a need to trust in this experience that we're going through here. A need for us to decide to take the power back in our hands, to not fear emotions, to trust the universe to guide us. And all of these master numbers we saw with the 22 and the 1111s, we are divinely guided here. Something very divinely guided here, okay? This is light energy coming through as love, like the purest type of love we can possibly get from the universe, being handed to us that we could rely on, that provides a type of shelter, healing, a home, a coming together, a safe place for us to do this. This is a beautiful reading. Pile number 3. Remember, keyword patience. Be patient with self. Be patient with self, okay? Be patient. Do not get overwhelmed by your emotions. Do not let them control you. Do not let them go back into old ways to hang on to old thoughts and old resentments and make you maybe put up a defensive mask. Allow yourself to be flowing with the universe, to be authentic, to let your light shine here, to take action and face the fear that you might have, or face whatever sort of old habits you might initially want to sort of default to. And every time we take a little step forward towards it, we get better and better. So it might be very difficult at first, you know, to follow our passion, to go down that path. And we might revert back to old ways. And then we take another step forward. So we get better and better. And like the messaging I said in the other pile, it might start off as, you know, 1% better, which you don't notice the difference, but you're still 1% better. You know, why waste it? And the next time we try, we're 2% better. You know, and the next time with that, we're 4%. And the next time we're 8% better and at reacting and at how we deal with our emotions and how we engage. And soon enough, we'll be even 50% better, which is halfway there, okay? So do not give up on yourself and learn to just be conscious and aware of when you're hanging on or falling back into ways that feel like comfort, that feel like they're keeping you from, preventing you from growth and expansion. And I can't believe how much the light in you cannot be dim. Like the light kept coming through. Like I feel you feel your light is dimmed. I feel like you've lost a lot of self-confidence here by being hurt in the past. I feel like you don't trust yourself to make something happen, to decide the fate of your future here. And you work with the universe to choose this. You do not need to suffer here, okay? You are more than your experience here. So this is what I see, beautiful pile number 3. I hope this helped. I love you so, so much, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.